Welcome to The Quiet Room, brought to you by the creator of Truth Well Told Tarot. Your space for relaxing music, meditation and sleep enhancement. Join me on my new channel. I'll leave all the details below. The Quiet Room. Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your December monthly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Virgo. What we're going to do, we're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, general relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that applies for you. As always, take what resonates. This won't be for everyone. So welcome Virgo. Let's see what we have for you for December time. Message for Virgo. Well, very nice. We are closing off one year and opening up a new, so this is very timely. But the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's your overarching energy. Generally a new path, a new door that you're really excited about, that you feel has growth potential, sometimes creativity, passion as well, and desire linked with this as well, but just a very exciting energy. So this is a new beginning as your overarching energy here. Fire energy. We have the Seven of Swords. The Two of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Let's see what we have in terms of love, romance and relationships. First, what do we have for our lovely Virgos? Let's just do one more shuffle. Message for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Love, romance, relationships, December, thank you. So Virgo, we have the Five of Cups. With that, we have another five. So you've got 3 fives in your reading. Can sometimes indicate change. But we have the Five of Wands here, fire energy. What do we have for Virgo? Money, career, financial areas. What do we have for Virgo? So I've got the Devil. And we have the Ten of Swords. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you as an angel answer message. Remain positive. There's every reason for you to remain positive this month. Sometimes it doesn't always feel that way with some of the energies on the table, but it definitely feels like there's an exciting new door for you here, or exciting potential to do with the new energies. Let's pull a romance angel card. What do we have for Virgo, December 2024? What do we have for Virgo? We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Sometimes separation can be physical separation, as in you might not feel like you're getting on with each other. It can also be sometimes distance, job, career, separating you or other factors. It can also be emotional separation. Let's pull a money card. What do we have for Virgo? Message for Virgo. We have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. All right, Virgo, those are the cards for you. Let's go into detail with them. I love the aces being your overarching energy. It's such a positive energy. The aces are just so positive. They represent new energies coming into your life. And this one is very good in terms of creativity, passion, very positive in terms of enthusiasm, excitement, heart and soul energy. But you definitely see growth and potential on a new door that you're walking through or have an opportunity to walk through. So this is being presented to you. Now, in money terms, we'll look at money first. It can represent new opportunity. Very good in terms of business, career, initiatives, projects, something new and exciting being presented to you. And it's about taking action through a new door. And it might well be that action might be needed leading into this to kind of like make this happen as well. Or assertion might be needed if this is presented to you. But there's definitely an energy here of a real positive, powerful energy. For some of you, it could well be a solution. The additional message with the Ace of Wands, it can actually be to do with being inspired to start something that's connected to your heart and soul. So always very positive in terms of starting our own business or hobbies or interests that could really grow into something, even a second career or revenue stream, or certainly something that has the potential for real growth, connecting to your heart and soul, something that you just feel that sense of real affinity with. For a lot of you, it feels like you're ready for the new. You're ready. I feel that you're absolutely ready for it here. And when I talked about the 3 5s appearing in a reading, it definitely means you're ready for change. And you're ready to bring in the changes, is what I see here. The 7 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. This is when a situation or a person or place has made you feel not good enough, not valued or appreciated, not paid what you're worth, taken for granted. So the 5 of Pentacles can be about financial lack, or it can be energetic lack. I don't like the way you make me feel, not good enough, not valued, not worthy. So this can be that kind of scenario here. It can also be to do with loss or financial challenges in some way being presented to you. Now, either way, whichever it is, Virgo, you kind of know. You kind of know that what you need to do, because the 7 of Swords is an energy here of being pretty smart and acting potentially in a secret manner to really understand how to bring about change. For a lot of you, financial change, but also align with a new path that brings positive energy into your life as well. So the 7 of Swords can be, we don't always want to tell our current place of work what we're doing, because obviously that jeopardizes your position. So we do things secretly. We keep things on the low down. We act in a kind of strategic manner to do what's best for us. And that's what you're being told here, Virgo. This is time to take action. It might well be time to put some kind of plan in motion to address this 5 of Pentacles energy here and bring positive change. Because the High Priestess and the 2 of Wands is certainly signaling that you are taking steps. A lot of the time with the 2 of Wands, it's linked with stepping into the unknown, opening things up, pushing the boundaries, stepping out of a comfort zone. And with the High Priestess, if you are doing that, you might be waiting. Again, if you're taking action and taking steps, with the High Priestess energy, this is waiting to see what's going to happen next. The High Priestess is all about your instinct and your intuition. A lot of the time, it's time to take your world in your hand and take the steps that you need to do. And again, if you do, then there is that period where you just might be waiting to see, okay, how is something going to go? You might be waiting for feedback. You might be waiting to see what happens. So the High Priestess is very powerful in terms of you just know, you probably feel intuitively about how something is going to play out, but you don't know. But it's all to do with taking your world in your hands. I mean, for a lot of you, it's really about taking your power back as well. And potentially bringing in positive change by embracing the unknown in some way, seeing what's out there, taking steps. It's either because you feel that, for a lot of you, it brings an end to an experience that you might have had. You know, the Devil and the Ten of Swords is, I mean, there's levels to this energy, but it can be to do with, I mean, there are levels to this, but certainly where the Devil's involved, it represents lower vibrational energy. It can be a sum of small things that have built up over a period of time, Virgo, and it might well have come to some kind of significant hurt, pain, again, scapegoated, feeling stabbed in the back, deeply wounded, deeply hurt. It could well be by someone's actions here. The Devil can be a place of work. It can be an ethos, an approach, a boss from hell. Yeah, I mean, it's generally lower vibrational energy that doesn't serve your highest good, a behavioral pattern. But this is the end of it. And it looks like, for a lot of you, by your actions, you're ending this. You know, you're drawing a line under this by being open to now take your world in your hands and take your power back from something that might have had power over you for a period of time. And there is a strong sense of a real kind of power shift here in taking steps and know what you need to do to affect change. So this is what I see for you, because this is the end of it. This is you'll draw a line under this. Now, yes, there are deeper levels to the Ten of Swords. It can be about, if you are seriously stressed, seriously stressed out in a work situation, this can be the end of that. If you feel persecuted, this can be the end of that as well. So there are absolute levels to this. But it's about taking your power back and not standing for it anymore. Not being in a state of lack and knowing that you deserve better and you're worth more. So is the fundamental energy, not just financially, but also energetically in terms of the experience that how you want to be treated. Now, it could also be here, Virgo, if you feel betrayed and scapegoated or again, stabbed in the back, to do with a potential ending that you know is going to come that might cause you financial loss. So you might be taking steps on this basis to mitigate that in some way. Either way, there is such a feeling of you know, divine timing and orchestration and the new dawn, the new day coming in here. And a feeling, if that's the case, of blessings in disguise. Because Spirit is kind of saying to you, if that is the case, and you know what you need to do, some of you might be working a notice period as well, then, or feeling that something is going to happen here, kind of reading the signs on the wall, the same energy is applying. You're kind of secretly, you already have some kind of plan in motion, because you read the signs and you know what's going to happen and you know what you need to do, and you're taking your power in taking steps in a situation. Either way, this is very powerfully either as some kind of blessing in disguise, or you're taking your power back in a situation in affecting positive change. The energy of the Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning, is opening up for you, and that's the dominant energy here. This is where the focus is, those two wands going down to one wand by your own action and steps that you're taking this month. So it's a very powerful energy here. There may well be a little bit of a waiting period to find out what's going to happen next, but deep down you know that this is for you. I definitely feel that there is a strong sense of that here, Virgo. Similarly, if you're waiting to get the go-ahead on starting something yourself, these things can be, again, taking steps, and you might be wanting to get, red tape and bureaucracy and contracts and paperwork sorted out, and you might be wanting to get the go-ahead on that, the green light. The same energy applies. These energies you are getting that kind of green light as well if it is a project that you're starting too. So these energies are very powerful indeed. But there's just a feeling of it's time. You feel it's time. You feel you're ready for the new path, and it's definitely coming. You might well be with that here, Virgo. You've been either using savings, or it's a time to refocus on savings to give you some kind of cushion for the future. That might well be a focus when you start this new path too. But savings is a lot of the time in terms of what we invest in, what we feel is worthwhile investing, our money in. And likely this, as a concept, this is about what we invest our time and energy into it. And something is just not worth it, either way. So let's see what we have for you in terms of love, romance, and relationships. There's a feeling. We're going to start here, Virgo. So the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. We can talk romantic relationships. We can also talk relationships with a group of people. That can be friendships, for example, or a friendship circle. So however this manifests for you, you might have some kind of cyclical pattern here going on where there's conflict, there's fallouts, there's drama. Someone goes and does something that causes conflict and you don't feel on the same page. And it might not be the first time. Then there's the cycle of them coming into your life saying, I'm sorry, I regret it, can we move on from this? Hoping that all is not lost in a situation to make amends. And then it might well be they go and do something else and you're back kind of like on that merry-go-round. And then they come back to you and say, I'm sorry, I regret what happened between us. Can we kind of make amends again? Is that all right? This is the kind of energy or the flavor that you might be waking up to. Because there is something to do with these two energies where there is kind of an acceptance that something isn't working for you. And there is also a feeling here of recognizing that, understanding where there is potential in your life and how do you move forward and focus on where there is positive connections, positive potential, positive growth around you, which there absolutely is here. But it definitely feels like you just want to get off this merry-go-round here, Virgo. And that's what I'm seeing for you here, which is, again, a positive thing. The 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Now, sometimes this can be about us taking secret steps because there's not enough in the relationship to keep you in it, or you don't like how someone or a group of people make you feel. I'm not getting anything out of this. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm made to feel lack. It's draining. This is kind of a bit like an energy vampire in some way of you're just very drained and exhausted, and you don't feel that sense of fulfillment. Quite the opposite, in fact. And again, I don't like the way it made me feel, not good enough, not valued, not appreciated. I'm not getting what I want. I'm not being valued as a person or individual in this relationship, whatever format the relationship is. So again, this can be about secretly planning to move through a new door that you do see has potential and growth for you. And again, the Ace of Wands is absolutely shining there, saying this is the way forward. And absolutely feeling in your heart and soul, this is how you need to move forward through a new door. But for a lot of you, it might well be the 5 of Pentacles can also be linked with things like rejection, shutting somebody out or a group of people, putting somebody out in the cold because deep down you feel it's time and it serves you well. So these are the energies that apply. The additional message with the Seven of Swords, it can also be linked with betrayal, deception, lies, keeping secrets, covert behaviour of some kind, if that's to do with someone else's behaviour. So you might be experiencing that, but either way, there is such a lack feeling with this. But like I said, when I see the 3 5s, it's change. You want change. And again, that feeling of a power shift. Knowing intuitively what you need to do, you're at some kind of crossroads, because actions speak louder than words, and the experience that you're having with a person or a group of people, you're at some kind of crossroads in making a life choice in terms of what you do. This can be to do with stay or go, the 2 of Wands. It can also be to do with life choices and decisions about the future, but it can be about the unknown and even moving beyond some kind of comfort zone or boundary. And might be ready to. You might be ready to here. So certainly some kind of significant life choice here, Virgo, but for your highest good, taking your world in your hands and certainly choosing how your world is going to unfold is the energy at play here. You're taking your power back, and I definitely feel that there is a clear direction. There is absolutely a new door that you're walking through. Now, the Ace of Wands can be... for some of you, it can represent an opportunity is presented in business, and it kind of like something's not working for you anyway, and you're going to go for this. And that might even mean moving or relocating as well. It can be to do with things like moving or relocating to somewhere that's really connected to your heart and soul, somewhere that you have an affinity with. It's also about taking its time. It's time to take action through a new door, because I'm taking my world back in my hands and I've made my choice. And this is where I see potential and growth and possibility. So it's an action-orientated energy, but very inspired. And I definitely feel for you, you're just ready to kind of let go of low vibrational energy, conflict, drama, backbiting, jealousy, fallouts, disagreements. It just feels like you're done with that. And you're ready to kind of like align with a new path and new energies. And that's what I see for you here. Now, yes, for a lot of you, this feels like separating yourself from this scenario here, because it is that sense of it's going round and round and round in circles, and there's no hope of, and you feel like there's an acceptance of this is how it is and it's not going to change. Whether it's business, career, finances, whether it's to do with love, romance, relationships, or friendships, for example, the same kind of energy applies. I think that you're separating yourself from things that don't serve your highest good, and you're really taking your power back. But certainly there is absolutely a solution. You'll feel very inspired in December, and you know deep down, High Priestess energy, what you need to do and how you need to move forward. And again, such a feeling that when you make those choices and decisions and take those steps, you feel that sense of the new wave of excitement and possibility and creativity and growth and potential by walking through a new door. This is the energy at play. Free will. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Message for Virgo. Let's pull you a spirit animal oracle card. What do we have for Virgo? December 2024. We have number 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. We have number 57, Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. Now, Squirrel Spirit is a very productive energy. Remember, the squirrel accumulates the nuts, but puts its energy in the right direction, invests its time wisely in things that are productive, that are worth it. That's the energy at play. There are things that are worth it to you, but then there are things this month that just aren't worth your time and energy. that are not productive, actually quite the opposite, unproductive. And I feel that this is about reflecting on that and making some kind of life choices and decisions. All right, let's see what we have. Message from Spirit, the universe. What do we have for Virgo as a final message? Two messages. This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. Virgo, that's what I have for you for December 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful December. For those that celebrate, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you next time.